Y'all want another video?
All right, Pose, I'm ready for another good episode.
FX presents.
Yes, soundtrack again. Calm down. Look at Blanca, baby. Bitch, they reading Blanca. He said, I can't with the wig. Oh, Blanca's first ball. Girl, she's just happy to be there.
Looks like a bunch of birds clipping each other's wings.
Hello.
First off, you have to be a girl to be a sister, mister.
Wow.
Who are you calling a boy? Your real hair so short you can roll it with rice. What's that on your lips, Lisa? Oh, it's just your favorite lip gloss. Spur.
Ooh.
Why don't you lower it?
To be seen.
Oh, Blanca. Ooh.
I don't want to be laughed at again.
I don't want to be cold again, and I don't want to be laughed at again. I want to be real. Blanca.
Mother. Check, please. I am your mother.
Oh, Electra. The beginning. What's the category? Live. Flipping love this show. This popcorn is brought to you by 94% fat free. Love your Krogers. Go round, you rock, go round, we rock about this chicken.
My mother's dying.
Oh my God. Oh, Blanca. Child, when I got that phone call about my mama dying. Oh.
Not sure I'd recognize you if we walk past each other in key food.
Oh.
It's my brother.
Ooh, the dogs bark from that pettiness. Blanca's original name is Mateo, and my name is Matthew. That makes me this much closer to being an evangelista in my head. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that.
I suffered enough.
Don't.
Your prayers for someone who actually needs it.
Right. I hate when people, I'm praying for you. No, you're not praying for me. Not even at all.
It's back together.
We can blame them.
Come on, pray tell.
But here's the thing.
Take us to church.
They're human. They make mistakes.
Oh,
Started
baby.
a while ago.
Back into the Trump Tower with Matt and them, honey.
Here's in the VP bathroom.
Ooh. Stan got a promotion. Uh-oh. Matt is perhaps. So Matt's mad at Stan for Stan doing a good job? Okay. Come on, perfect 10.
That shit better be streamlined into invisibility.
Yes! Ah.
Your hair has to pass. Your clothes have to pass. Only if you
Woo.
and I in a fucking Ross ready to send the things through mahogany, don't you step foot on that.
Ooh, Electra going in for the surgery. So Matt's way of getting back Stan is telling his wife his business.
I called him after work. My number's on the other side of that card.
He gave her an address. Baby Stan's name on the paperwork. Not a forwarding address, Lord Jesus. We vote them down.
You ready, girl? Always.
Boom. Ooh.
We never back down from a challenge.
Yes, Mugler. Okay, Candy's giving, but girl, Mugler, honey. Where are the children? Ah! The kids from Abundance are giving, honey. 10, 10, 10, 10s. Ah, straight 10s without Electra. Oh, this could be a problem.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Is there a problem?
No problem. That's just the way she speaks when she's happy.
She can stay. As the world turns is over and television is a wasteland until the evening news.
And that makes you better than us. Because I am.
hurts worse than I ever imagined.
I love seeing this side of Electra and Blanca together.
It also feels better than I've ever dreamed.
Oh, Electra just wants love, girl. Oh, the feels. Oh, she's walking to the funeral, baby. Oh, at least she came there with Pray Tell and her family. She came there with her kids. Okay, that's good. Ooh, Angel look good for a funeral. Sorry. Oh, please don't let this go horribly. Oh, please don't let this go horribly. Please let Blanca make it through this without nobody trying her. I'm already seeing problems. Pray Tell. That's right. Got your sisters back.
Got a house of kids. Pains in my ass, too.
I can't watch this scene.
You are.
I cannot watch this scene.
That's just a mess.
I've learned to have tissues on the side ready for this show.
She's not defined by that wig on her head any more than you are by that frizzy perm.
Woo! I have to pause. The last scene with Blanca and her family. It's like this show like puts stuff that I've been through like just in the forefront. And I'll talk about it a little bit later, but God bless y'all. I needed this. This was good. This is really good. I look terrible since I've been crying for like half the episode. How they find out where she live? Help me understand that. Did she leave from?
Need 1 cup of milk.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
Good job.
All done.
Oh, don't forget the fruit.
Will you love me forever?
I will love you forever. Don't ever forget that.
Oh my goodness, I forgot the milk.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's gonna be a gross
That's
edit.
just what it was missing. You ready for some tasty pancakes? You can't forget the fruit. Plain old.
I mean, after all that, like, what else can they give me in this episode to completely drive me crazy?
No, she's cunt. Who is your dog?
Honey, that nose is yes, to the point of no return. What do y'all know about that song?
I'm Patty. Stan's wife. Can we talk?
Oh my God. Shoot. Bullet through the heart. No. I'm Patty. I'm Stan's wife. Can we talk, girl?
Experience the 2018 Lexus NX.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Pose has ended. My life has been given once again. I have just a few thoughts on this. Let's go ahead and transition to the review. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. So let's go on and get with the review. Just a couple of points I want to point out from the episode Mother's Day of Pose. Again, I'm so glad everyone is enjoying these reaction and reviews, and I'm hoping that everybody else is getting the message out there that Pose needs to be seen, it needs to be heard, it needs to be talked about. We need more than just 2 seasons. I'm sorry, take that back, because we're trying to get to a 2nd season. No. I need this to be a staple every year of Pose coming to FX or whatever network it could be on and giving us great scripts, great acting, you know, great everything. Let's start with Electra first. Electra finally got the surgery she's always wanted to have. She didn't let her sugar daddy talk her out of it. And seeing her face go into surgery with that satisfaction, that knowing this is gonna be rough, but I'm finally getting what I wanted and I've worked so hard for. It was really great to see. Sad that no one came to visit her, but it was really cool of Blanca to stop on by, because as they showed us at the beginning of the episode, the relationship between Blanca and Electra, where Electra brought Blanca into the house of abundance, and Blanca was just a baby queen, and she was not polished at all, giving you all kinds of low-key, no ma'am. But Electra brought her in, and it was nice that Blanca, even though they do not like each other at all right now, still shows respect for her being the gay mother that she had when she was on the streets, a house mother, I should say, and helping her and giving her certain advice, I guess, throughout the time that they spent together that got her to where she is now, where she is her own house mother, Miss House of Evangelista. But we all knew Blanca had that in her in the first place, right? But yes, Electra having that conversation with, oh, sorry, I shook the camera. Electra having that conversation with Blanca, and Blanca basically letting her know, you are mean. No one likes you. That's why nobody's here. They only visit nice people, and you're not nice. Got Electra to realize that she needs to come at this she needs to approach her family a different way and learn to have a little bit more respect for them, because they do admire and love her, but you can only hit the dog so many times before the dog bites back. So it was really nice to see that interaction between the two, as well as Electra sort of bringing herself down a little bit. So it's almost to say, you know what? I've already done all this. I don't need to tell everybody how amazing I am. I am amazing. And glad to see that from Electra. And again, that moment with her and Blanca in the hospital was super great. On to Stan, Matt, and Patty drama, because honey, who knew they would give us the most drama tease out of all of this? So Matt's mad because Matt can't come to work. Stan's on time doing what he needs to do, and Matt's pressed about it, feeling that I got you this job. You should always be below me. So then Matt takes it upon himself to go back to Patty's house. Stan and Patty's house, not just Patty's house. Stan and Patty's house. And be like, yeah, he is sleeping on you, girl. I would do something about it. Messy, even enough to give her the girl's address. Gave Angel's address to Patty. And said, Patty. And I'm not talking about pies. Patty. That's where she lives. Go get her, sis. But if you want to talk, my information's on the front of the card. And Patty was like, I'm never going to touch you, like you. You're not my type. You're not the one. You need to go on somewhere. I'm not here because I don't have a choice. I'm here because I choose to be. I said, oh, okay. I said, come on, Patty. Let him know you have strength in your relationship, even though you know he's cheating on you. Interesting dynamic. And later on in the episode, Patty goes to the actual ball. Thanks, little Poppy, for leading her the way. But honey, I know you saw that limo and you was like, let's go, get me in the car, sis. We gonna make it through. But Patty sees Angel. Honey, that was the gag of the gag for the end of the episode. When she says, you know, I'm Stan's wife, Patty, can we talk? I'm like, can we talk? I know Angel shook, but great way to end the episode. Still not done with the episode for those like, Matt, you jumped to the end. I'm sorry. I'm just on the Pan. Look, Pan. I'm on the Matt, Stan, and Patty. Hold on. We got to give them a nickname. I could just say Maddie and it would all kind of fit together, but nah, that's me. I'll have that for myself. But no, James Van Der Beek playing the villain works for him. Evan Peters playing this guy who's confused in between. We don't know. He's just trying to do the right thing, but he's got too many hands in the cookie jar. That type of tease. And Patty just trying to be Patty. Patty. Every time I see her on TV now, I just want to be like, Patty, what you gonna do, girl? But great part of the show as well, seeing that dynamic play. And I wonder how Patty is going to handle this situation now, knowing who exactly Angel is and, you know, where Stan's attractions lie. Ugh, I don't know, honey. We're going to see how that's going to happen. Another thing I want to say, too, you know what? Just a small little thing. Pray tell, whoever is writing Pray Tell's lines, God bless you. And to the actor playing Pray Tell, sir, I bow to thee. I give it to you. Bitch, you slay. Every time. When we were at Blanca's funeral, honey, the way I gagged, the way I was gooped of all my body, I said, that's, get her, sis. And Pray Tell reminds me a little bit of me, because if I had a friend in the same situation, I'm that one. I'm the one to walk up behind someone and be like, I wish you would. I wish you would. That was a great moment. And I really, really love Pray Tell's story and his character. And I'm really interested to see what happens next week, because, of course, we understand his boyfriend is dying in the hospital, and we're going to get deeper into that. So can't wait to get even more into that story. Now, on to the next subject at hand here, honey, because we really didn't have a Damon and Ricky moment this episode, and that's fine because they were given a lot last episode. This one is really about Blanca, okay, and her relationship with her family. And y'all, please forgive me. I might get a little emotional talking about this, because Blanca's story relates to a little bit of my story in real life. Except my mom and me had a really awesome relationship. Even up to her death, me and my mom had a really great relationship. Unfortunately, my mom was really sick, and I didn't even get to speak to her as much as I wanted to the last 2 years of her life, and that still breaks my heart to this day. But with Blanca and the whole situation of, you know, leaving the family and them not accepting her, and it turning into that storyline of the family's telling her that her mother hated her and they didn't want to talk to her, and she's feeling this kind of way. There was no closure. There was nothing like that for her. But then getting that phone call and from the neighborhood, not even a family member called her. Somebody from the neighborhood called her and told her her mom died. You know, when she fell on the ground, you heard that scream. I just remember me getting the phone call when my mom passed away, and it was much worse than that. I think mine was insane because I was in a restaurant that was busy, and I started having a panic attack. And my friend had to escort me out of the restaurant because I started, like, boo-hooing. And I couldn't stop myself from crying. And people were just looking at me like, what was wrong with him? But imagine getting a phone call at 1:30 in the morning and it's your sister going, are you sitting down? Is everything okay? Okay, well, mom's gone. And it's like, I'm sorry, what? How did you, what? Like, how are we segueing into this? But back to Blanca's story, not to get into mine here. That's a whole nother video. But of course, again, I still relate. Blanca trying to see her family and her sister coming to the door and talking about what is it, calling her these names, just still throwing that in her face and just making it not about their mom dying, but about how Blanca's decision to be who Blanca is making them upset. Oh, then to come to find out that Blanca's real name is Mateo. Well, I'm sorry, Blanca's real name is Blanca. Let's get that straight. But her birth name was Mateo. And I'm thinking, I'm Matthew. Matty for y'all. But I'm like, oh my God, I'm that much closer to being an evangelista. Just kidding, not by name, but it still make me go, oh my goodness, like, it's a Mateo. The funeral scene was probably, I want to say, that was hard for me. But then when they got to the house later, when her sister finally decided to tell the truth and give her the recipe book, that got me even worse. I'm going to try to get through this without crying. So there's a moment when Blanca is on her knees and she's at her, you know, it's hard for me to say coffin or anything to do with death. For me, I hate it. But when she's on her knees and she starts to have her peace with her mother, you know, this is right after Pray Tell had to jump in to save the day because apparently Blanca's brother is a complete ass. And I don't even want to get started on him. That kitchen scene where he basically said, I know what you are, child molester. That is one of the biggest issues I have with people who are heterosexual or who are straight and who decide to be ignorant towards the community when it comes to gays, lesbians, anything with LGBTQ. We're not child molesters. Stop that. Like, surveys will show more child molesters are straight or identify as straight than identify as being gay. Please stop that. Please stop putting us in the same category. It's not the truth. It's not the same. Whatever logic you have in your mind that's making you think that, you're an idiot for having that there. You're truly an idiot. There's no, don't. Just do not. And I hate hearing that. I hate hearing it within my community. I hate hearing people use that term for folks because they don't relate. They do not. Nothing of the sorts. That's just from ignorance. Back to this. She's sitting on her knees and she's having that conversation with her mom. I started crying because I had the same conversation with mine. Not even about forgiveness because my mom knew about me. She never accepted it fully, but she supported me. That meant a lot to me. And it was in her head, it wasn't through her mouth. That made it even more emotional for me because, reality check, most people who would do that would not sit there and say the words out loud so everybody could hear them to grab attention. They're having this moment with their relative, parent, sister, brother, cousin, whoever, in their head while they're looking at them, hoping that the words that they're praying literally over them reach them. And that affected me a little bit. Breathe, Matt. But when her sister gave her the book and started to explain how the mom used to talk about her all the time, and she's missed you and she regrets, that's where I broke down, because I always think that about my own mommy. The conversation you should have had, you could have had, or whatever you have. And so for those of you who have family members and you're in the gay community and say you've come to a point where you've forgiven your mother or your father or whoever, or siblings, you know, cherish those relationships and hold on to them. If they're toxic, I understand to move away, but y'all, that form of regret is deep and serious. So I love this show so much. It needs to be on for a while. The writers are great, but that scene touched my heart. And yeah, I felt a lot closer to Blanca after that. So again, the writing is really great. This episode brought the emotions out of me. That ball was everything. I love how Mugler was shown. House Mugler. I was like, yes, they're putting all the families together. But again, I like a show that can make me laugh, can make me happy, can make me, you know, go, all right, or ooh, shade, and at the same time, a tear drops down my eye. You're taking the emotions out of me, honey, and I appreciate it. And I want everybody else to join the Pose team, too. Y'all, at Pose FX on Twitter. Let them know you're watching. Let people know you're watching. Share this stuff. Hashtag Pose FX. Hashtag House of Evangelista. Hashtag House of Abundance. Hashtag Lil Poppy. Ricky, Damon, Blanca, Electra. Do what you gotta do. But we got to keep this show rolling and moving, baby. I love it too dang much. I know so do you. This has been your boy, Matty Rants. This has been another reaction review of Pose. Catch me next Monday for my thoughts and opinions on the next episode. Whew. Okay, I'm going to go eat a nice, big, old, fat, juicy sandwich and some chips and some lemonade or something so I can get my tears out the way, and I'm going to edit this video for y'all. I love you so much, and I thank you so much for joining me. Y'all are the best. Take care and have a great rest of your week. And I'll see you later on.